What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Miller Built Customs here. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button, comment down below, whatever you want to do, share it with your buddies. So if you're new to my channel, this is my 1968 C10. Now this truck I bought about 1.5 years ago, and I've done quite a bit of work to it since then, but we're going to turn this truck, which doesn't even look like a truck, into a full-blown show truck. So make sure you stay tuned for that and hit that subscribe button. Follow this build. So to show you a little bit of what I want to do here, as you can see, this truck is a custom built cab. This is one of one extended cab. It's got a short bed. It's got a small block crate motor. It's a small block 350. And so what we're going to do today on this truck is we might pull the engine and transmission out, just depending on how much we actually get done. Come in here and take a look at this dash. So right here on the dash, probably going to cut a line right about here and then push the dash down, weld it to this dash that I've built for it. And all of this is going to get repainted, of course. We're going to do a full paint job. We're going to do all the door jambs. We're going to do paint up the motor pretty. We are going to do bed liner, body work, all kinds of stuff. So there's plenty of stuff in store for this build. So make sure you guys try to keep up with all of it. So what we've got planned for the engine. This engine is fairly new. It's just a basically stock 350 Vortec motor. It's been switched over to carb. It's got an Edelbrock intake manifold, Edelbrock carb and carb spacer. It's got a full exhaust on it. It's got some sort of cam in it. I'm not sure on the specs, but that is what the previous owner said, so that's what I'm going off of. And it has just a couple other little things here and there. This truck does have the vintage AC system, so it has heat and AC. We just put a Holley fuel pump on it. And as far as performance wise, that's about it. It does have the disc brake conversion up here. You can see a little bit right here where it's got the disc brakes. The same thing that like your 84 would have. All these windows are custom cut. The front windows are single windows. There's no vent glass in them. And then these are custom cut as well. So if you take a look in the bed liner here, we're going to strip all this old bed liner off and then redo it with Herculiner. And then as you can see, we've got the windows taken out. We're going to, well, actually I already have tinted the windows, and I tinted the windshield as well, along with the side windows. So here is the windshield. We did 35% tint on this since it's going to be a full-blown show truck. We're not really going to be driving it on the road very much. Plus I do have a sensitive eye card, which in my state allows you to tint the front windshield. Definitely check before you do that in your own state. But as you can see, we did the front windshield and it turned out pretty freaking good. And we did the side windows 20%, and the rear window we did 5%. I don't know. So with the motor, what we're probably going to do is just take the core support and the radiator out and pull the engine and transmission 100% complete. Obviously besides the AC system, because I don't want to break the lines on the AC system. It is fairly new. We are going to paint the firewall and the frame while we're at it, at least the part that you can see here. And then as you can see over here is the rest of the parts. Custom made grille, we're going to go gloss black with that. The inside of the doors are going to be gloss black. I want to say we're doing blue, but I'm not going to say what kind of blue. So there's the hood. It's got an aftermarket cowl hood on it. Over there is the bench seat. We did have these BMW seats in it. So these BMW seats are leather seats, and they're out of a E46 coupe. They are manual, so it has no electronics, which is what I wanted. But I decided to go back with a bench seat, and then the center console I believe is out of a Cadillac Escalade. I am going to sell this set if anybody's interested. We're located in Big Stone Gap, Virginia, and I would sell this entire set for $500. Alright, let's see if this thing will fire up. This chair's pretty sketchy.
Go get that tractor out of the way.
Oh. Now let's see if this fucking thing will start. He's probably like, what in the hell? Alright then. Alright, now let's go ahead and try to get the Sketchmobile back in the shop.
My leg got stuck. Make sure I don't fall out here.
We're going to take us a quick old lunch break and take the 535 out to get us some pizza. Hello, Puggy. Look at that flat face.
I feel like shit.
Look, you got the flat face too.
Like mother, like daughter.
Yep. Alright guys, so I'm going to introduce you to Daniel. Daniel, where you at?
Well, shit.
This is Daniel. He works for me. So, meet him. Hi, this is my viewers. But yeah, so he works for me and he does just like auto tech type stuff. And then helps me sand and prep and clean and do stuff like that. But while he's going to sand the door jambs and work on sanding the front half of the cab, I'm going to take this this wire wheel brush on my grinder, and I'm going to go ahead and start peeling off all of this old bed liner and get it down to metal, because there is like some spots where it's bubbling up like surface rust, and I definitely want to get all of that off. We are going to put a new bed liner in here. We're going to use Herculiner. It's roll-on and I like the way that it looks versus other liners, and the price is really good on it. So while I work on that, I'm going to put the camera on a time lapse and get some stuff done. Enjoy. Safety first.
You're not fooling me, not fooling anyone. Got your head in a cloud, you're delusional. In the notion of all this emotional. Best be sure, help me looking for something
the trans tomorrow?
It comes out together.
Oh, really?
So I've got the bed all wire brushed up. Looks pretty good now. Got a ton of that loose bed liner off, and it's, well, we'll brush out all the dust obviously, and then I did the tailgate also, and then it'll be ready for the bed liner. But I'm not going to do that part until after the truck gets painted, or at least after the bed gets painted, just so that I don't risk messing up my fresh paint job. So that'll be a while. But while, let's see, for the time being, I'm going to go ahead and wire brush all the surface rust off of these inner fender wells. These will get color matched along with the rest of the truck. The firewall will be color matched as well. And I'm going to color match the valve covers. And then on the intake manifold, it looks really ugly, so I'm going to do it gloss black. And that will match some of the things that are on the truck, like the dash and the grill and things like that.
I'm a cannonball. You're not fooling me, not fooling anyone. Got your head in a cloud, you're delusional.
Alright guys, so what we're going to do now is take us some 80 grit. We're going to go along this roof rail, this drip rail, and get some of that bad body work out of there. Whoever had custom built this cab, I didn't do it, I bought it that way, but whoever done it most likely took some shortcuts, and the body work is just starting to bubble up and peel up. So we're going to sand all that away and get a nice smooth finish.
You stole my heart of gold after my silver soul. Can you dig any deeper now? I gave you all I own, put you on this golden throne, but I'm a little stronger now. You cashed in on my promises, you know I'm too generous. Now I've learned to never help you out, 'cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now, a little stronger now.
Alright guys, so I don't want to completely bore you to death by just watching us sand this drip rail. So I'm going to go ahead and finish sanding the drip rail and then get back to you whatever we do next. Alright guys, so what we ended up doing was we went ahead and hit the top rail there with 80 grit, and then worked on the dash a little bit, sanded on that pillar over there, and I sanded around that window over there. That's probably going to be it for this video. We're about to head out and get back to work tomorrow. Might pull the motor next, might pull the bed next. Honestly, I have no idea. Just have to see what's in store. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share with all your friends, and I'll see you all next time.